Hi, welcome to the Gen X Glam Station here on YouTube. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. Mom in the basement, getting ready for work and super rushed today. I know I say that every day, but man, I'm really in a rush today. I have all my skincare down. I've done a tiny bit of color correcting, and I thought I would go in and use some products that I either haven't used in a while or I know you guys haven't seen me use, okay? So this is just a CoverGirl lip stain pen. I want to get this down because I want it to dry a little bit, and I'm going to go over it a little bit later with a Clinique product. One of Clinique's sort of, I would say it's one of their more popular products. Has it gone viral? I don't know how much of Clinique has gone viral, but I love Clinique. If you've watched my channel before, you know that I do love Clinique because I sort of grew up on it. If I had to say that if there was a brand for my generation, Gen Xer, that that I grew up on, it would be Clinique. All right, here we go. We've got that down. It's been a while since I've used my Tower 28 tinted sunscreen. It's SPF 30, I believe, and mine is in the shade Melrose, which I think is number 15. It was up there. I mean, last spring it was up there. I bought quite a few sunscreens for last summer. I bought them in the spring and I started using them to get, I don't know, just get the vibe going. Call the sun, whisper the sun to us. And this Tower 28 one held up well against, I put it up against Kosas, I put it up against Dermatology, which was like, I think that was my favorite. Well, that was my favorite until I tried Charlotte Tilbury's, her Invisible Primer SPF dealio here. But it's not tinted. This one's not tinted. It gives you a little bit of a glow. Here, let me read the proper title. I love to make things up, don't I, here in the Gen X Glam Station. So it's an SPF 50 Invisible UV Flawless Poreless Primer. This thing was great. Really was my go-to over the summer, but it doesn't have, a tint. I really wanted, when I started off on my quest last spring to find, some holy grail sunscreens to get me through my summer and summer vacation, I really, one of my criteria was I wanted a tint, but I don't know why I wanted that so bad. Who cares? You're getting a little bit of sun anyways over the summer. Like, as far as I'm concerned, I didn't listen to sort of my number one rule in beauty, which is natural. Natural is best. I go with whatever I like to go with, or try anyway. And sometimes I miss because I'm not a guru, but I like to go with products that accentuate my natural features. I don't know, nothing too super crazy, which is starting to wonder if these lips are going to get dark, but that's okay because look, the sweater. The sweater's kind of in the dark category. All right, now we're going to go in. We're going to go in with this House Labs Glassy Hibiscus. This is technically a cheek and a lipstick, but I'm not going to use it for that. I'm just going to blend in a little bit of that because I wanted to get like a creamy blush pop of color down. I'm going to go over it. With another Clinique product here coming at you. I bought this in the late spring. Actually, I might have bought this at the Shoppers Mart Spring Beauty Mingle to get, this came with a really nice gift with purchase. I had to do a minimum spend. I didn't have this. This is a blush. It is in the shade Black Honey Pop. And when I was saying earlier about Clinique, this product right here, this Black Honey sort of almost there lipstick, is the product that I said, has been a real hit for Clinique. So we're going to go over that CoverGirl lip stain with the Black Honey Clinique, and we're going to take a little bit. This is like one of those hybrid powders where it's not creamy, but it's not super powdery either. There is the color. It's really nice. I think a dab will do us. Let's just see if I can dab it. I know it's powder. I'll go over it with a brush. But my skincare is just so still a little bit wet. I figured that would be okay. Now which brush to use? Let's go in with this e.l.f. brush here. Just tried to get like the top of my cheeks. Do we need this is a pretty good pop of color I've got going on. Let's get a little bit on my forehead. And I think one side, I'm not even. I think this side needs more. Yes, I feel like, you know, a hairstylist, and then I look back, they start tugging on both sides of your hair to see if it's even. Am I even? Let's go in with my Charlotte Tilbury. I love this. Is my new Hollywood complexion brush. It is really good for getting in there if you're thinking you have any rough edges that need to be smoothed out. You can really get in there. These bristles are they're supposed to be like advanced synthetic, not supposed to fall out. So far they haven't. It's just really soft. I love this brush. All right. Look at, I didn't put that much on, and that's a pretty decent pop of color. So I wanted, like I said, I wanted to use my set out here in this video to use products that I don't always use. This is a contour stick that I bought on Amazon. I have used it before. I can't even pronounce the name of this thing. Handyamian? I don't know. I've linked it before, the name. You know, you can really get some fun stuff on Amazon. You know, is it a knockoff? Probably. It's probably a knockoff of something. But there's just so much stuff on Amazon. Can anybody tell me, hey, let's start our October question of the day early. Let's get in the mood. Something just came to mind. Can anybody tell me what is the first thing you bought on Amazon? Do you know? Do you remember? I remember. This one remembers. It was I think it might have been the spring of 2000. I was living and working in New York City. I don't know if I've mentioned before, I'm a bit obsessed with the lore of the Titanic. And so I heard in my research, there was a book on the Titanic called The Titan. It was in the library of the Titanic, and it was about a ship that was called the Titan. Okay, we're talking about, this book was on the Titanic, and it was about this ship, the Titan, that was unsinkable. And I thought, gosh, this is irony, right? This is total irony. I wanted that book, and I'm living in New York City, and there's fantastic used bookstores in New York City. Like, to name one, if you know, you know, the Strand is out there. I'm like, they gotta have it at the Strand. Didn't have it. And I was like, what? And then there was like this thing called Amazon, and my colleagues were like, yeah, you can get if you can't get it in the Strand, you should try Amazon. So I was like, all right. So this book, The Titan, is the first thing I ever bought on Amazon. That's my story. Do you have a story? All right, let's go in with this eyeshadow palette. Have never used this. You always see me use my Too Faced Super Safe Neutral Nudes, Earthy Tones. This one is from the brand Wander, and it came in an Ipsy. Now, I think if you're paying attention, and I don't know if anybody's paying attention at the time or not, I said I was going to cancel. I'm just going in with multiple colors. I said and I'm going to dust my lids. I said I was going to cancel my Ipsy subscription. And I did. I did for like, I got one over the summer, and I think I missed like maybe just July and August. And I said I'm going to cancel my P. Louise subscription, which I did. And I'm not going backsies on that one, but what happened? I am going backsies on Ipsy because you know what I get from Ipsy? This is not over, but I have to get going. So this is a setback. What's going on there on my lid? That's what I get for just trying to be a mad scientist and mixing a bunch of, got our tools, got our Garnier Micellar water, right? Anyway, you know what I get on Ipsy that seems to be recurring that I can restock and it's super affordable? It's my Fenty skincare products. And so I've decided to go back, resubscribe to Ipsy. Plus they gave me a free gift to come back. They said that like there was like some fine print on that. It was like, if you've already received this returning gift, like you're not going to get it again, but I haven't. So, all right. I don't know exactly what I did there. And I have to totally go. I have to go. We have to get in there with a completely clean brush, I think, and try to buff that out a little bit. Yeah, that's what we have to do. Let's just take the e.l.f. putty brush. This is entirely too big, but would you believe it if I told you? Because doesn't it just seem like I just said, like, all my brushes are clean. It's the best thing in the world. Woo, woo, woo. Guess what? My brushes now, all of my faves are pretty much in the basket to be cleaned. All right, this was the palette. What I had done that screwed me up, I guess, when I mixed these three colors together, I went a little heavy with that one. So let's get out a proper brush. And I just want, truly, I just want the, you know, the two lighter colors just to dust my lid, just to get me a little something up there. I don't know if I was able to fix that. Hey, I experimented with the tight lining. I did a little bit. I used again the Clinique pencil right here. I really like it. It's in the shade 01 and it's like a crayon. Easy for me to work with, even me, an amateur. If anybody heard me drone on and on about, oh, am I gonna, woe is me, am I gonna get the new Charlotte Tilbury Treasure Chest of Secrets? I am not gonna get that. I've decided it is a fantastic product for folks that want to try, we need some setting powder, that want to try Charlotte Tilbury, you know, because it's got like all-star lip and skincare products. But for those of us that have already tried those, and I recently restocked, I don't need them. So I'm just going to use that money that I budgeted for Charlotte's 2024 advent calendar. And I'm going to, yeah, I'll just look for some other cool stuff that comes out. This isn't the end of the world. And guys, this is, let's see, I'm using this Rose All Day setting powder from Physicians Formula. As you can see, I've hit pan. I love this. And this is not the first time that I've purchased this. I love this. Hey, I'm going to, hey, I always say I hate it when I say that because I feel like it's so rude. Like, hey, but folks, my friends of the universe, I'm going to keep my eye out on eBay because I really want that heart chest. I want that heart chest. I'm not above buying a gently used product, right? Not at all. All right, I'm going to sign off now. Well, let's just spray. I rarely use this, and I'm trying to get through it. Came in a Sephora Faves. This is a Tower 28. Whoa. Just see how powerful that was? Ah. This is a Tower 28 setting spray. So let's let that go down. And I'm going to say, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're well. What's the first thing you ever bought on Amazon? What do we think of that question? Is it good? Is it good? Should questions like that go in the question of the day coming up here in the month of October? As I said, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you are well. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video.